This is probably going to be one of my most important videos that I've created yet, because in this video I'm going to share with you the key, the most basic element, the most fundamental thing that ensures our success and often our failure when we try to use the power of our minds, or what is more popularly known these days as the law of attraction. And I'm not just going to tell you what the key is, I'm also going to tell you how we can ensure that it results in our success and not in our failure. Before I tell you the key, if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, my name is Suyash, I'm from India, and I've been making these videos about the law of attraction, about meditation, about weight loss, about how to attract more money into our lives, about how to improve our own personality and how we carry ourselves, and so many other things. And if you're interested in any one or more of these things, you should check out my earlier videos, and if you find them good, you can as well subscribe so that we can connect in a better way. Okay, so what is the key that I spoke about? What is the most fundamental thing, the most crucial thing that we have to take care of when we try to apply the law of attraction? It won't come as a surprise to you actually. The key is belief. With how much belief are we able to do whatever it is that we are doing to apply the law of attraction or to manifest whatever it is that we are trying to manifest? So let's say we are trying to be more grateful, and let's say we are trying to be grateful about something that has not yet materialized, but something that we are trying to manifest. And so with how much belief are we how much belief exactly are we putting into this feeling of gratitude? Let's say we are trying to visualize. How much belief is there in that visualization? That will determine how effective that visualization is. Suppose we are trying to work with affirmations. With how much belief are we affirming? That determines whether that affirmation will be a cause of success or a cause of frustration. Because without belief, affirmations can sometimes cause a lot of frustration, because we are repeating something that our belief system says that's absolutely not true, and so that creates a lot of frustration in us. How do we take care of this? Let's first try to understand what exactly is belief and how does it work. Believing is easy, for a couple of days, believing is very easy. After that, it's difficult because there is no evidence that what we are trying to believe is actually, our belief is actually doing something. What we are trying to believe is actually resulting in something very tangible. There is no evidence, and that is why we gradually start losing that belief. Another reason is that we have some core belief system. We have some core beliefs. For example, somebody may have a belief that if I do this, there will be this result. So many beliefs, and I think they really serve us. So if I'm speeding a lot when I'm driving, I am more prone to suffer with an accident. That's a good belief to have, because that will enable me and that would aid me to be more safe and to be more careful while I'm driving. So these beliefs help us, but nowhere in those set of core beliefs features this particular belief that our thoughts are so powerful that they can actually transcend so many other things, that our thoughts can actually materialize something, our thoughts can actually create something that wasn't there in the first place. And that is the problem, that when we try to apply the law of attraction, we try to believe, and when we try to believe something that is not corresponding to our already existing beliefs, there is a clash, and that clash results often in us failing to actually manifest what we are trying to manifest. So that is the problem. Now, what is the solution? The solution is to create a belief. If in our core belief system we have this belief that thoughts become things, that thoughts are powerful enough to create something, that thoughts are powerful enough to manifest something, thoughts are powerful enough to nullify the effect of whatever it is that is stopping us from reaching our goals. If we have that belief in our mind and in our belief system, I think the law of attraction and applying the law of attraction will become absolutely effortless. Now you may be thinking, but that's exactly what we are trying to do when we are applying the law of attraction, Suyash. That's exactly what we are trying to do. What exactly are you trying to say? So what I'm trying to say is, law of attraction is not the best way to generate this skill of actually manifesting things with our mind. I'm saying not the best way to generate it. Of course, it is the best way to actually do it. But if we consider the law of attraction as a skill, which I hope you do by now, because in almost all my videos I've been telling you to treat it as a skill. Treat it as a skill in which you may not be very good in the beginning, but with practice, with increased levels of experience, you will become good. When we treat it as a skill, when we don't expect too much from us right on the very first day of applying the law of attraction, we tend to have fun with it. If you tell somebody that is just learning to draw, if you tell somebody, you know what, in 1 hour I want to see you paint like some really experienced painter, that person would be under so much pressure, he will not even be able to have any fun with the process, and he will probably not turn up in the second class, right? On the other hand, when I started to learn to draw, I did a 30-day course of drawing. Maybe I'll talk to you someday about it. On the first day, what I actually ended up drawing was absolutely ridiculous. It made no sense. But I was happy about it because it was just my first day. I didn't really expect anything from me. And I showed that drawing to all my friends that look what a ridiculous artist I am. But you know what? With experience and with practice, I'm going to improve. So I was having fun with it. I was determined to improve, even though I was not at all good at it on my very first day. That is how skills are generated, right? So law of attraction is not the best way to generate this skill, this belief that our thoughts result in manifestations. Why? Because when we apply the law of attraction, we are too attached to the outcome. When we apply the law of attraction, it is mostly to manifest something that we really want. And so we are always fussing about whether it is happening or not. How will it happen? It doesn't look likely. Does it even work? Is this fellow on YouTube actually real, or is he lying? So many things will just keep corrupting our efforts, right? So what is a better way to experience the power of our mind and to generate this belief that our thoughts are very powerful? The way to do it is to meditate. Let me share with you why it was almost effortless for me to apply the law of attraction from the very first day that I learned about it. It was effortless because I already had so much belief on the power of our mind. What is meditation really? In meditation, we either meditate with a thought or we meditate with some imagination. For example, I have in my very first video on this channel, I have actually talked to you about the easiest way to enter Theta state of mind. If you don't know what Theta state of mind is, there is another video, my third video, in which I have explained the different states of mind. You can have a look at that. In my first video, I've told you about the easiest way to enter the Theta state of mind. That video has nothing but a set of imaginations. You close your eyes and you imagine a few things, and that imagination totally changes the frequency of your mind, and you feel it. It is something that can be felt very easily. You go through the comments on that video and you will see so many comments saying that, Suyash, I was never able to enter the Theta state, but with this procedure that you have told in this video, I could experience it on the very first attempt. Using some imaginations, we were actually able to change the way we are feeling. From a state of stress, we were able to enter a state of relaxation. Maybe if we continue to consistently meditate, it will cure some very chronic problem of our lives. Maybe we have anger issues, maybe we have anxiety issues, maybe we have something like depression or something very serious, and we are meditating consistently, and maybe in a couple of months we notice a really huge difference. And I think that will totally create a belief in us, because this is an experience. This is this is something that we can actually feel, and this is something that is a proof to us that our thought, our imagination, that created this. And often I talk to people and they have some problem in their careers, and I tell them to meditate, and that problem solves itself, or rather they solve that problem as a result of the changes that take place within themselves. And so something very physical manifests as a result of it. I have spoken to people in the creative field, and they say that they have writer's block, or they have something, their creative juices are not flowing. And I've told them about meditation, and all of a sudden they are able to think something, and then they draw it, or whatever it is, the field that they are in, and something really physical, something very tangible emerges out of that. I think that is a very profound experience. That is a very solid experience. That is proof that our thought created that. And I think with such experiences, it will just become effortless. You will not even have to put any effort into creating this belief. The belief will automatically get created as a result of your experiences. And after having created that belief, when you apply the law of attraction, it will be effortless for you, just as it was for me so many years back when I learned first about it. Because in my mind, it was already ingrained that, thoughts are very powerful. Thoughts are everything. Yeah. So when with that belief totally ingrained, that belief was within me with so much power and so much force, that when I learned about the law of attraction and I started applying it, it was almost effortless. As I have talked about in my last video, the video that I just posted before this one, in which I've shared my first law of attraction success story. You should go and watch that video. It was almost effortless the way I manifested all of those things that I've talked about. So to sum up, we have to treat the law of attraction as a skill. We have to have fun with it, and we really have to think that, if I try to apply the law of attraction on something very important right on the first attempt, maybe it will not work, and maybe it will create so much frustration in me. Maybe I will get discouraged that I'll just stop it. I will just, I'll just maybe think that it doesn't work. It's some kind of a fraud. It's some kind of a scam. It doesn't work, folks, and I'll create a forum, the law of attraction doesn't work, something like that. A lot of people are doing that on the internet actually. So maybe that will happen to us. On the other hand, if we just treat it as a skill and we try to develop this skill through meditation and also through law of attraction, I'm not saying you should not try to apply it. I'm saying you treat it as a skill, have fun with it in the beginning. Yeah. When I started with my business, my mentor in that business told me, in the beginning, you don't work to earn, you work to learn. And so in the beginning with the law of attraction, you don't apply it to manifest, you apply it to learn, you apply it to have fun with it. And gradually this belief with meditation, gradually this belief will get ingrained in your mind, just as it happened with me, that thoughts are so powerful that they can create things out of thin air. And when that belief is there, you will become a manifestation master. Really, it will become effortless for you. And the thought, if somebody tells you that, it doesn't work, it will sound ridiculous to you, it will sound absurd to you. Instead of you becoming affected by everybody that tells you it doesn't work, you just will stop getting affected. In fact, other people will start getting affected by your positivity and by your belief. So I think that's all I wanted to talk to you about. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, because in my last video I forgot it. What am I saying? In my last video I forgot one point, and now I have to make another video to cover that. That will be my next video. So I hope that I'm not forgetting anything. If I am, well, there'll be another video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any queries, if you have any questions or anything that you would like to share with me, feel free to leave a comment. And if there's any particular topic that you would like me to talk about, like me to make a video about, again, you can leave a comment in the comment below. And subscribe, because I'm continuously and consistently now making videos, and it would be my pleasure to connect with you and to have you watch my other videos as well. So please subscribe, like, comment and share, and it's been a wonderful experience to talk to you. The notion that maybe it doesn't work has started to really seem absurd to me because of these 6 things that happened within a time span of 3 to 4 days. And I am really excited to share it with you. I'm sure that you will also be super excited at the end of this video, in which I'll be telling you 6 things that happened to you that made my belief in the law of attraction rock solid.